So we'll go ahead and start today by sending you some distance Reiki. Reiki is a form of energy healing, and we want to help you open your energetic channels so you'll be open to receiving the messages today from your angels. So go ahead now and take in a deep, deep breath and slowly let it go. Let go of everything that's preventing you from relaxing and feeling wonderfully good. Let go. Let go of everything that's preventing you from living on earth as it is in heaven. And as you relax, I will continue to send this Reiki throughout the rest of our angel readings today. Okay, so I'm so glad you're here with me today, and we're going to do readings for Sunday, June 21st, the year 2020. And, each day as we progress on in our journey, we hopefully are learning from the past and we're working towards our goals. But ultimately, we are to be right here, right now, on earth as it is in heaven. So what is it that's preventing us from being on earth as it is in heaven? A lot of times we get in our own way. And what we'll find in the cards is that it'll give us some advice or some insight into perhaps what's going on. Now, this is a general reading, so, this is very generic to all the listeners. If you'd like a specific reading, you can send an email to paul@meetyourangels.com, and you'll receive an automated reply, which will give you more information on how to set up an appointment with me to have a private session. So, that's that. And so what we'll do is just get right into it. We'll see what's going on today for Aries on June 21st, 2020. All right. Now, again, I don't show you the cards because the cards, I think people are too stuck on the cards. I only use it as a tool to channel. So there is symbolism in the card, but I'm actually listening for guidance from the angels, for messages to give you, and it's insight. Now, everyone has the ability to listen and to follow their guides. We have our intuition, which speaks to us in our heart, in our mind, and in our gut. And those are the locations that our angels speak to us. So if you're having a problem listening, you can go ahead and contact me, and we can work together to help you learn to listen and to do this for yourself. You don't need me. You have all the tools you need in your life to have happiness and health and wealth. And but anyway, we're here today, and we're going to help the Aries, our friends, to see what's going on. So, any messages, fun stuff going on, any insight for our Aries friends? All right. Again, when I do this, I'm not looking at the cards. I feel the energy of the cards, and I actually hear the angels say, pick that card. This is the card that they want me to pull. And I always start with 3 cards to kind of lay the foundation of this reading for Aries right now. Okay, and we'll do one more card. Again, I'm not looking. I'm using my intuition to see which one is, a card for you. All right, and this one they're having me go deep for. Okay, here we go. All right, so Aries. This is talking about you have a royal attitude. You are chosen, a beloved one. You have strength in both your masculine qualities and your feminine qualities. It's a beautiful ability to have power and strength. But if you're not in balance, you're not in tune with that, then we get off the path. So again, as we're looking at our foundation of what's going on in your life, you should feel very confident in who you are. You should feel confident in your past, and what you have is the ability to be present to all of your gifts and traits and qualities that you have. And this is a blessing and a gift not only to yourself, but to those people who you interact with. And it's a question of having those skills and the ability to look at that, pick these skills when you need it, and that will help you be successful. So I see a wonderful confidence right here, and something, you must have received some good news today, or something's happening where you're getting over the hump that perhaps you might have been in a slump, and you should be very confident and happy and feel good about yourself. It's really a good foundation here. Yeah, wow, something's really going on. You really have had some good news, and it's making you emotional. But in the emotion, it's there. It's sparking new interests. It's giving you new ideas of what you can do, and it's basically the sky's the limit. You can manifest from your desires what you want. So you've heard it said, ask and you shall receive. Well, the question is, what do you want? God wants to give you a gift. What is it you want to receive? Now, there's a process to receiving sometimes. It just doesn't fall out of the air. Sometimes we have to cooperate with that process. So, as I've said before, if you want to go to Europe, there's a process to getting to Europe. You have to have a plane ticket. You have to have a passport. In order to get a passport, you have to have an application, a passport photo, a fee to pay for the passport. And then once you have all that, you've cooperated with that process to getting a passport, then you can make plans to go to Europe. Okay, so what is the gift you want to receive? Everything is in alignment here. It's a very powerful, strong reading here, and I think that it's time for you to make, if you're not dreaming and if you're not planning for an incredible future, it's time to, because it's time. And what's the outcome is whatever you want. All right. So I think that should do it. I don't see any love interest right now. It's more of a period of manifestation for you, no matter what path it is. So if you want a relationship, you use these manifestation tools of knowing who you are, what you have to offer, and then asking the universe for that, and then cooperating with the process. So that can be romance, it can be career, it can be anything you want. All right. So Aries, congratulations. Good things are happening. All right. So let's go to Taurus. Our Taurus friends, what's going on with you guys? Hope you're doing well and you're staying safe. Any messages or insight for our Taurus friends? Anything new and exciting going on for our Taurus friends? Let's see here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pull some cards. Again, I don't look at the cards. I'm listening and feeling the energy regarding a card, and I'm told, which cards to pull. And I'm looking at, or I'm building a foundation of 3 cards on the bottom, and these 3 cards are what I call the foundation. So what's going on? Where are you coming from? Where have you been? And what's happening in the near future? All right, let's find one more card for you. And this one's a little deeper, huh? There we go. Okay, let's see what this one is. Okay, again, a manifestation where it's Sunday the 21st, and today's the day to go ahead and really decide what's next. You perhaps have been worried about money, or you've witnessed poverty around you. You may have even been experiencing some, but there are people that are there that you can help. And you have a lot of strengths and gifts and talents to help them. But in helping them, it's going to help you, because it'll help clarify what your intentions are and what you want. It's a matter of having a very clear intention and working towards those steps. And being in balance is important. If you're not centered in your, in your inner core, then you could go off on a stray, and in fact, even some emotions could get involved, which are not going to be beneficial to you. So, what I would say is be balanced. Look at both sides of the coin before you make any decisions. But you have a good foundation here of manifestation that's coming forward. Okay. Yeah. So once you decide to be in balance and you use your tools, then you can use this as a, bulldozer's too strict, although you're a Taurus, so maybe it is. Don't be a bulldozer, okay? But with these tools that you have, you can go forward and push people out of the way that are getting in the way, and you don't want any obstacles, okay? And I think you're strong enough, we know our Tauruses, to get what they want, and but be nice about it, obviously. So let's get another card. All right. Right now, I'm seeing that nature is important for you. If you haven't been outside in a while, go outside. Look at the trees, okay? Look at the wildflowers that are out there. These are reminders of you need to work. They're reminders that you are precious. They're reminders that you have a significant and important task ahead of you. And it's you can't sit there and wait to do it. Now's the time to do it. So June 21st is a time for actually taking those plans that you've been working on and doing it. Okay, so let's get one more card just for fun. Oh yeah, and what comes of it is the rewards, the financial rewards, the satisfaction, the recognition for the hard work that you've been doing. And it's finally time for people to see who you are. And another thing, I said to be out in nature, and I mentioned the trees and the flowers, also the birds. Okay, the birds are quite funny because they want your attention. They see you. Do you see them? And it's just a reminder to have fun. Don't be so serious. You can enjoy the process of receiving. And so with that, we'll continue. If you'd like a personal reading, you can go ahead and email me at paul@meetyourangels.com, and you'll receive an automated message with more details on how to set up a personal meeting. If you would like to make a donation for this reading right now, today, you can send a Venmo or PayPal to paul@meetyourangels.com, and I would greatly appreciate that. It's not necessary, but this is what I do to make a living, and I enjoy helping you. And if we work one-on-one, then obviously you get more personalized assistance and work on your needs. Okay, so that's our friends the Taurus. Now we'll see what's going on with our Gemini friends. Yesterday, Gemini, I was really encouraging them to, get out of their funk, and they were really, really, depressed, and they've been in it a long time, and hopefully today we're going to see some, progress on that, because honestly, we need you Geminis to be fun again. We need you to, to be the gift that you are to us. And it's not just for us, it's for you. You don't enjoy being depressed and, being a hermit, and, you need to live in balance, obviously, but enough is enough. All right. You've been going too long, on this, depression. All right. So now let's just see what the cards are saying. But this is certainly my intuition. I love my Gemini friends. You're my favorites, and you have so many wonderful gifts to give the world, and fortunately, you don't let a lot of people know who you really are, because it's difficult to trust people. It's difficult to let them know your inner workings. You have such a diverse and rich and beautiful inner world that you explore, and you want to know the details, and you want to feel confident. But sometimes it's difficult to let people really know how intense your inner world is. And okay, it sounds like looks here like a lot of you took my advice. I see a ton of overflowing joy, happiness, celebration. You finally have decided to get off the dime and to start enjoying life again. And again, you don't have to be 100%, joy, joy, joy. That's great. As you know, as the Gemini, you have your periods of intense joy and then your intense sorrow as well. Let's find a balance somewhere in between. So your wonderful things are happening. So that's on your foundation. And let's continue on and see if there's any more insight. Well, for those of you that have been worried about money, it's still something that's on your mind, and it's a matter of contemplating and looking at what are your options. And you do not need to worry, because again, the good things are coming, and that it's just right around the corner. Like, absolutely right around the corner. You're going to be having a huge abundance. And but in order to get that abundance, you might have to make some choices that are you have to make a choice. Nothing's bad, okay? And sometimes it's a shorter path or a longer path to get what you want to receive. And there are obstacles. We all have them. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but it's so much better than sitting at home alone and feeling really depressed about what's going on, and feeling alone and not being able to share your life with people because of what's going on. So it's the message is the joy is coming, the goodness is coming. It might be difficult because you want to go back into your cave, but don't do it, okay? Don't do it. We need you, and you need you to stay strong. And when you do that, you'll be back to your whole being, okay? So Gemini, this is so much better than yesterday. Yesterday was absolutely a wake-up call. We don't have time. How much time do you think you have in order to live, okay, and to be on earth as it is in heaven? If you're waiting, heaven is not out there, over there, somewhere else. Heaven is right here, but we need to open our eyes to it and elevate our being into new dimensions, which are allowed us the freedom, instead of being burdened by the past, the chains that are so difficult to, they're very heavy. And Gemini is, come on, let's get over that, because it's time to celebrate and to receive that bounty that's truly waiting for you. It's just right around the corner. All right. So that's for our Gemini. If you'd like to have a private session with me, go ahead and send me an email at paul@meetyourangels.com, and you'll receive an automated message which will tell you how to schedule something. And again, if anyone is interested in helping support me in my work, you can send me a PayPal or Venmo at paul@meetyourangels.com, and that would be greatly appreciated. All right. So now let's see what's up with our Cancer friends. All right. Any messages or insight for our Cancer friends? Anything new and exciting for our Cancer friends? Let's see what's going on. Okay. All right. So if you're going to do a reading on your own, with your own cards or whatever, what I do is I'm not looking at the cards, I'm not counting the cards, I'm not doing, there's no recipe. What I'm doing is I'm going through and I'm feeling the energy on the card, and I'm listening for the intuition by my angels to say that's the card to pull. Okay, so I'm pulling this card, and let's go to the next card. And each time I do it, I start again at the top, and I work my way down to find the card that they want me to pull. Okay. One more card for our Cancer friends. Okay. Well, yesterday I was saying that, Cancer has this spiritual quest, this information that they need to share with people. It's going to help teach people, the true meaning in life, and to fight for justice, and to give a voice to those who don't have a voice. And so today we have a stronger, a calmness about it. So you're not nervous, okay? You're calm, and it's an inner strength that is giving you support, and you're feeling confident. And what I see here is that there's a journey perhaps happening. The Black Lives Matter stuff is still going on, and it's possible, if you haven't already, that you might want to go and join a protest and to march, peacefully march for freedom and for equality, and so that we can bring about change. And sometimes we have to get out of our comfort zone to do that. And so it's one thing to be safe and, secure at home, never leaving the house because of COVID. Everyone, we're all doing that. But I think that, yesterday we were talking about this mission, spiritual mission, to spread the word and give a voice to those who don't have a voice, to teach people. And so that was kind of a cerebral approach. So today it's saying that you need to prepare. Not today, you don't have to go out and do it, but very soon you need to go out and actually take action outside of your regular surroundings. Okay, because it's you're not influencing enough people. Now, you could do it via a YouTube channel. You can do it, on some other sort of social media. That's getting outside of just keeping that information to yourself. You don't physically have to go and leave to do it, but basically the message is do it. It's time to, take action on spreading the messages that you have. You're very insightful, and you're very influential. You're profoundly loved by your circle of influence, and it's a good opportunity. And what's happening is that you're going to receive exactly what you want. You're going to be effective. Water will be very important for you to make sure to cleanse your channels and your energy, and as you want to make sure you're hydrated. And I'm not talking about coffee, juice, beer. I'm talking about water. Try to get the purest water you can and drink it often, and you will literally feel different. You will feel the change within you. It will help you clarify and to have more energy to achieve the things that you're setting out to do. All right. Also, at nighttime, I want you to go out at night and look at the stars. The stars help us to think way beyond ourselves, because we think, oh, this is all my influence is right here. No, if we look up at the stars and we see, wow, there's an immense universe out there, and what the message is that you are carrying that message out into the universe. And boy, what's going to happen is celebration, fulfillment, total fulfillment of what you want. So this on earth as it is in heaven, you, my friend, we all are, but you are really helping to create heaven on earth, and that is through this spiritual connection. I want you to be connected to your spirituality and speak your truth, because the truth speaks to truth. So when you're able to speak truth and verbalize it to someone else who's not living in truth, they'll hear you and be inspired and be like, wow, he or she has really something to say, and it's going to motivate them to, have an incredible life. All right, so Cancer friends, that was your reading for today, and if you enjoyed that, you're welcome to give a donation via PayPal or Venmo at paul@meetyourangels.com, or if you'd like to have a private session with me, go ahead and send an email at paul@meetyourangels.com, and you'll receive an automatic message to learn how to schedule something with me. All right, so next up are our Leo friends, and as you know, I think I am a Leo, and I always say I'm a nice Leo. A lot of times Leos, and I hate to say this, but the women Leos give us a bad name because, they're really want a lot of attention, and I'm not into that at all. I like to, tell the truth, and I like to be there for my friends, but I do not need to wear fancy clothes, and I don't need the spotlight on me. It's not my nature to do that. So anyway, any messages or insight for Leos? Any new and exciting things coming along? Let's see what's going on for us. Okay. Leos, let's see what's going on here. Okay. One more. All right. So, Leos, we have a call for balance, a call for sobriety, a call for basically, like we said yesterday, clearing out the crap, getting rid of, we have so many interests, it's watering us down. So we need to clarify what we want, live in balance, and what's going to happen is we'll be able to fulfill these desires and needs that we have and our mission. All right, now there's a significant person who will help you with that, and it could be another Leo perhaps, and but when we come together and we can respect the other person and not look down on them, and to see them as equals, then together we can accomplish the things that we want. Because a lot of times Leos are really very independent, and that is a problem. Okay, we need to work with other people. We need to be able to get along. All right, the world does not revolve around the Leo, believe it or not. It does not. Okay, and so when we do that, then we can live in harmony. We can have our strength that we have and not be afraid that someone's going to take it away. There's no need to fight. There's peace. Peace reigns when the Leo respects and honors everyone else. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. All right, we have these talents, and this card, came up yesterday for us. And again, it's being picky, and it's choosing what is it that we want to do. The sky's the limit. We have so many options. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's pick the one that's closest to our heart, the one that really feeds our soul. Okay, and then when you do that, it's like putting on a royal armor, but not an armor of metal or steel that keeps people away, but it's a robe, a royal robe that lets the light shine through and out. And it's a gentle presence. It's a regal, there we go. Because we're a Leo that king of the jungle, but we can have our regal presence, but it's calm, and it's not the one that's, when you think of a lion. Now, learned this from a friend of mine 30 years ago. She was a Leo. And she says, well, when you think of a lion, where are they? And she says, and I said, well, they're lying in the shade under a tree. Absolutely. And when a Leo or a lion needs to go for the kill, they go, and they go until they get what they need. And then what do? They go back to the tree and they relax. Okay. So it's time now for the Leo to, pick their battles, to, concentrate and focus on one thing or a couple things that are really life-giving to them. And then they don't have to worry about all that other stuff, okay? They can regain their power. They can regain their ability to, have that special uniqueness of Leo without, being so dispersed, okay? So that is that. Let's get one more card for Leo. And what comes from that is you have in the beginning it might feel like, oh gosh, is this what I'm committing to? Am I committing? You are committing, but it's not a lifelong sentence, because beyond the initial limitation, because Leos don't like limits, sky's the limit for us, but focusing allows us to receive what we need. Okay, so it's a reminder, yes, it's going to be a little difficult to get into a new routine, but ultimately what's going to happen is you'll be able to receive what you want. Now, you right now might be going through some romantic heart pains. You might feel, not even romantic, but with friends. Some friends may have left you recently, and you're feeling that pain and isolation of that, and that's unfortunate, because Leos are very dedicated to their friends, and so I say a prayer for them, love them unconditionally, and don't put any expectations on them. They will return, because they're going to miss their Leo, of course. And what will happen is when you release those burdens on them, like a Leo might have a lot of expectations on their friends, let go of that and accept people for who they are and what they're able to give you, and receive what they're able to give you with an open and gracious heart. All right? So Leo, a little bit of changes for you going on, and it's just a matter of focusing and choosing what will bring you life, what will bring you happiness at the soul level, and focusing on that. Because all that other stuff, yeah, you can do. You have all the talents and strengths to do it, but it is distracting and it's not productive. Okay, so let's go ahead and be more productive. And if you would like a personal reading, go ahead and email me at paul@meetyourangels.com, and you'll receive an automated message which will give you more information how to contact me and how to set up a time to meet. And if you would like to give a donation today or in the future, you can do so via PayPal and Venmo at paul@meetyourangels.com. All right, so coming up now, we have our Virgo friends. Yesterday, Virgo was not doing very well. A lot of emotion. They were trapped in their emotions and really feeling isolated, and not enjoying life very much. And we'll see what's going on today. My suggestion yesterday was to to really realize that you're not alone. Everyone's going through this COVID stuff. Everyone. You're not the only one stuck at home. We all are, okay? But anyway, let's see what the cards are going on today for our Virgo friends. Yeah, still isolated. You're still feeling like you're alone. You're feeling like, gosh, where is everyone? And no one understands. You're Come on, Virgo. Okay. Let's keep going. Boy, Virgo, you didn't listen to my advice yesterday. Come on, Virgo. You have created a fence, a barrier. You put on your armor. You're absolutely like not wanting anyone in because no one understands. No one. You're going to be alone no matter what. Even though you're surrounded by people who love you, and you're probably torturing them, unfortunately. But, you know, you're just stuck, and you absolutely don't want to budge because you're afraid. You're afraid if I budge, then I'm going to get hurt more. All right. Let's get some more insight here. Okay. Here we go. What you're missing, Virgo, is your spiritual connection. You are so self-absorbed right now, and I'm sorry to be so blunt, okay, but here we are 2 days in a row where it's like, it's only you. And it's like, there are other people that are around you that need love too. And are you the best version of yourself? Are you able to, like, are you attractive to someone else? Because I think right now you're being icky. And, but what the dimension that's missing is your spiritual roots, your spiritual foundation. You're so only looking at yourself. You're not looking out to God. You're not looking out at the beautiful world that we live in. Maybe you're stuck inside. You need to get outside. Look at nature. Look at the birds. Look at, you know, the sky and get some fresh air. Ugh. Clear those cobwebs. It's what we call stinking thinking. All right. You have so much to offer. You have so many talents. You're very entertaining, and you're a pleasure for, you know, like when you're good, you're great. We love you, Virgos. But not when you're icky and you're so self-absorbed. And we need you to get out of the funk because, you know, you, believe it or not, Virgo, you are a healer. And if you're weak right now, everyone around you is weak because it's like, wow, what happened? Like, he or she was so much fun and, you know, like, had so much, you know, like joy and just the life of the party. And all of a sudden you are way down. You're kind of with the Geminis, but worse. Because the Geminis at least enjoy their intellectual isolation. But you are being tortured. You are feeling so alone right now that it's not good. So if you connect or reconnect to your spirituality, your former spiritual practices perhaps that you've abandoned, start doing that again. Start journaling. Write out your feelings. What's the truth? You know, and you got to get it out of you because you're just so self-absorbed that you're losing your connection to reality. You're losing your connection to everyone else, and that's never a good place for a Virgo. Okay, so when you do that, when your spiritual realm, your spirituality, your spiritual practices, then comes a life of balance where the truth comes, and you know, okay, yes, this is truth, and those feelings that I was feeling were hyperbole. It was blown out of proportion. All right. So goodness is coming, but you're going to have to make the change. You're going to have to make an investment in your spirituality if you're going to want to be happy again. Okay, if you don't want to feel alone, you got to get out of yourself because you put your armor on. You're the one that put the fence up. You're the one that's throwing everyone out. You know. So Virgo, if you would like a private session, now this doesn't pertain to all Virgos, but, you know, for the majority of people listening, you might really be feeling isolated right now. But if you want a personal reading, a private reading, go ahead and contact me at paul@meetyourangels.com, and we can arrange to do that, okay? So, come on, Virgo. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. You are not alone. Please, it's okay. Come out with us and let's have a good life, all right? Don't like sleep. I mean, you haven't slept in a long time, Virgo. You've got so much on your mind. Yikes, yikes, yikes. All right, so reconnect to your spirituality and you'll feel a lot better. Okay, so now we'll go on to our Libra friends. Here we go for Libra, June 21st. Any messages or insight for our Libra friends? Anything new and exciting going on for our Libras? Let's see what's going on. Okay. So again, I'm just choosing a card. I'm not counting cards. I'm not looking at the cards. I'm feeling the energy of the card, and I'm listening to my intuition of what is, what card to choose. This is just a tool. You do not ever put faith in cards. Cards have nothing to do with, faith. These are just hints and insight, reminders of the possibilities and, perhaps the path that you've taken and options for the path of the future. So that's why I don't show you these cards, because people want to know the card. No, it has nothing to do with the cards. Come on. You already know within you what you need to do. Okay. So Libra, yesterday you were going through some relationship issues and it wasn't fun, but it was time to make a decision to end the old relationship and to move forward. A new beginning, a new cycle, new opportunities. And that's exactly, many of you did that. Okay. You're walking away, but it's going to be a new journey. It's going to be different, perhaps, but you're not going to be alone. And what's going to happen is you're going to meet someone who will see eye to eye with you, who will carry the burdens with you, who will live in balance with you, who share the same, beliefs. And like you needed to make room. And if you haven't left yet, you need to make room for the beautiful balance and justice that you strive for. Okay. Because if you're stuck in a rut with the other person that's not seeing eye to eye with you, that's not treating you with dignity, then, how could you possibly meet someone new? So I do see someone coming in the near future who you are able to see eye to eye, and you're able to respect and love one another, and to, offer each other goodness and joy and, really good things, instead of taking away and feeling out of balance. It's gonna help you do that. Okay, and after that, what happens is it's a sunny day, and so nature is going to be very important for you. It'll help you to process and to basically help you to find exactly what you're looking for. We've all been stuck in the house too long, but you can go outside and look at the different elements. So it's first you can observe, but unfortunately when we observe, it's me and then that's out there. Like over there is a tree, there's a rabbit, there's some birds. But if we can be on earth as it is in heaven, we're all one, we're all connected. There is no separation between the animals, the birds. Like, we're all one being. Okay. And that's where we get the balance. Is like, if I'm separate from you, and if I'm separate from nature, then we're going to feel not connected. We're going to feel out of balance. But if we can go out into nature, look at the sky, look at all these different elements, and then step into heaven. Wow. Can you imagine? You'll never ever have a problem again, because once you're in heaven, you realize, I'm not going back there. That old relationship, that old stuff that was going on, that was BS. Okay? That was not serving any purpose for you other than to learn from, and to hopefully give you a little nudge to say, you know what, I deserve better. I deserve heaven on earth. Okay? So I want you to emerge from your home. I want you to go outside, go for a walk. But when you're doing that, walk through the garden. And for those of you who are familiar with the Bible, in what's called the Old Testament or the book of Genesis, there's the story of Adam and Eve, and it says that God walked hand in hand with them in the garden. So when you're out there on your walk, don't feel alone. You are walking with all of us. We're all there with you. We're all in heaven on earth. It's just a matter of opening our eyes and being there. Libra, this is a great reading. I'm so happy for you that you're finally taking steps to take care of yourself. And there's nothing, I mean, like, what's better than heaven, right? What is better than heaven? Okay, so Libra, if you'd like a private reading, then go ahead and contact me at paul@meetyourangels.com and we can arrange to meet. All right? So we'll now look at our Scorpio friends. So any messages or insight for our Scorpio friends? What's going on with our Scorpio friends, and anything fun and exciting? I was excited for Libra. Libra's really making change and really getting some reward for the hard work that they've gone through and actually making a decision to change, you know. That good for you, Libra. Okay, so Scorpio, for June 21st, what's going on? Let's see here. Well, it's so fascinating because, you know, I shuffled the cards and I keep, you know, everyone's different. But a lot of the same cards are coming up. And it's not because, well, the reason why is that we're all one. We all need the same message. Basically, it's self-care. It's reconnecting to our inner core of being, like who are we, what are we meant to do and be, and it's taking action steps to do that. So it's really no surprise. I mean, I'm laughing because it's like the same cards keep coming up for almost every single sign. And so again, for our Scorpios, I need you to drink water. I think we told you that yesterday. I don't remember offhand. Water is going to help you purify yourself. It's going to help you to cleanse your energy and to be able to think clearly. So you'll have the energy to take action, okay? And once you start drinking the water, then it's going to be able to overflow the light that comes within. You'll be able to shine back out and to help other people. And we're all healers, every one of us, okay? But when we're stagnant and we're not allowing the energy to flow, then we're not helpful to anyone. Okay, so you're going to have to take some steps by drinking the water, so then you can go ahead and be a true healer for the people around you. And that'll allow the inspiration, it'll allow the light and the love from the universe to come forward to fulfill you and to give you this wonderful life that you want and deserve. Okay, and again, it's living in balance. You know, how do we, you know, do the old stuff that we were doing that is pleasurable and useful, and, you know, but we need some new steps, and that water is going to help us to think clearly and to, you know, really have a better life. Okay. Let's get one more card. Okay, so there's really not much more to say here other than you're right now kind of working independently on this. It's your journey, and what will come is as you cleanse yourself and you're working on yourself, because you have nothing but time right now to do this. You know, it's not going to be hard. Then you will find the balance. You will be able to work on projects that are meaningful but productive. Okay, productivity is coming, and you're going to be able to see the fruit of your labors. But that's only if you start cleansing your energy by drinking the water. Yeah. And then from there on, everything's easier. Okay. You'll be able to balance and to go between the different sides of you, whether it's relationships, career, just enjoying life and having fun. All right. So that's a great reading for our Scorpios. But again, this is going to be an ongoing thing. That water is a essential element for you to have progress, okay? So Scorpio, if you'd like to have a private reading so we can get some more insight in your personal situation, if you're interested in perhaps some Reiki healing, which can also help open up your energy channels, that would be good. Just contact me at paul@meetyourangels.com and we can go from there. All right. Who's up next? Sagittarius. Here we go. Sagittarians, what are you up to? You having fun today? So the reading is for June 21st for Sagittarius. Any insight or messages for Sagittarians? Anything fun and exciting going on? Let's see what we find out here. All right. So messages for Sagittarian. Okay. Sagittarius, you are looking out for new opportunities. You're on guard, trying to protect your scenario, your family situation. You're planting new seeds that are going to grow, and everything's going to be fruitful. And it's important to be connected to your emotions, because right now you're feeling good, and you're finally feeling like you can get out, and you're not having a bad time at all. But because you're feeling good about yourself, sometimes you're going to witness other people who are not doing so well. So maybe you have a Virgo friend or a Gemini, because in our reading earlier, the Geminis and the Virgos are really not doing very well right now. If you have some Virgos or Geminis that are friends of yours, your family, please call them and get them out of their shell and let them know that you love them, and they need you, okay? And that's really going to help, okay? And what comes of that, again, is this enrichment of family, because if you have these distant people away from you, like the Virgos and the Geminis that are, it's not you're not the problem. They're the ones that are feeling like, well, no one loves me, and no one cares, and there might even be trust issues and things like that. And so if you take the steps to help them get out of their shell and to make them feel better, to let them know that they're loved, that will truly help them and you, because we all need support, and that's good. And the result of that is you will be united again. You will be confident in that, in your relationships, and you'll have the stability that's needed. The truth will come out when these other people are so demanding and selfish, and they're really feeling like the whole world revolves around them. Well, when you're able to speak your truth, then what will happen is it'll enlighten everyone around them, around them, and they need to see the light. Okay, you have that insight, you have the ability to help them as a healer, and it's through your love and patience, but actually the spoken word that will help these people in your life that are suffering to do better. All right, so thank you, Sagittarius, for taking care of our loved ones that really are hurting right now, and you have a special gift that only you can bring. And so I'm grateful for that. All right. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can go ahead and contact me at paul@meetyourangels.com, and we can send you some information on how to get a hold of me. All right. So coming up next is Capricorn. Capricorns, how are you? What's going on? Anything new? Any insight or messages for Capricorn? Anything new or exciting for Capricorns? All right, let's see. Capricorn, messages or insight? Man, you guys. The same cards over and over. It's so funny. It's really funny because we're all one. We all have the same messages to receive. It's like maybe I should just record it once and play it 12 times. Is that the way we should do it? Okay, let's see what's going on. I mean, we are all different, but the medicine's the same. The medicine is the same. Okay. So Capricorn, again, be out in nature. Water is important for you at this time. Drink your water. That'll help you cleanse your energy, and it immediately will help you be more in balance, and it'll help you to be able to juggle the things that are going on. You'll feel better, and what happens is when you feel better, then you're able to go into your relationship as an equal partner. It's not, take. It's give and take, and it's a beautiful, the more you give, the more you receive. But perhaps, recently it's been difficult for you to give. You might not have felt appreciated, and it's like, well, where do I put my focus? And so the water is going to help you to clarify for yourself and regain your energy to be able to have a clear head, so that you can prioritize. And we all have things that we have to juggle in our life, but it's through this process of physically taking care of yourself through the cleansing of water. And I'm not talking about coffee or beer. I'm talking about water. Okay, you can drink coffee, that's fine, but be sure to get your water in as well. And when you do that, it's the medicine for working on a beautifully balanced relationship. Okay. And I think you have been carrying some sorrow around perhaps lately. You might be mourning perhaps the loss of a loved one, or remembering a loved one who has died in the past, perhaps the anniversary of a loved one. And you've been carrying that around. It's been getting you down perhaps, okay? But you're still moving forward, and it's not something to dwell on. You need to keep moving. You need to remember who were these people that have died, and what gifts do they have to give you? Because if you allow yourself to be overwhelmed, like our poor Pisces, they're completely overwhelmed with grief right now for a mourning of, they're mourning this isolation that everyone's been forced into. If you allow that to happen, then you're going to just suffocate, and that's not good, okay? So when you are able to have a clear mind and, a clear energies through drinking your water and being outside, then you're able to manifest and to create the goodness and the realities that you want. Okay, so when you think of heaven on earth, what is that? What does that look like? What does it feel like? Put yourself, think about that. And so heaven's not out there over there somewhere else. It's right here, right now. And what is preventing you? What are you holding on to that's preventing you from actually being in heaven on earth. Okay, so you create a vision for what you want, work towards that, and you will see the results that you need. All right. And yeah, so again, if you have a Gemini or a Virgo in your life, I think they might be getting you down. They're right now very difficult to be around, and it's confusing you. It's taking you away from your heaven. And that's the cure for that is to take care of yourself, to honor yourself, to communicate your love, and to just be there for them. A lot of words are not going to help. It's your presence and your gentle approach, holding their hand and really connecting from one soul to another, that will help them to heal. Okay, and that's where you're going to have this balance in the relationship, where you can see eye to eye and not have to, give or take. You can, have a much better life. So I'm calling out to all the Virgos and Geminis. Come on, guys. We need to get over it. All right. So thank you, Capricorn. If you'd like a private reading, go ahead and send me a message at paul@meetyourangels.com, and we can arrange to do that. If any of you would like to support me in this work that I do, you can send a PayPal or Venmo donation to paul@meetyourangels.com. All right. Thank you. All right. So what are our Aquarius friends up to? Any messages or insight for the Aquarius people? Anything fun and exciting going on? What is going on? Messages and insight for the Aquarius. All right. So let's go ahead now and find some cards for the Aquarius. Okay, we'll find one more card. Yeah, so yesterday we were saying for the Aquarius that you feel like, because you're a leader, obviously, and the Aquarius finds worth in what they do, and, being able to manage the many things that they do. They're experts in their field. And right now, because of these boundaries that are put on us by COVID-19, having to stay at home, and you might be working from home, but it's difficult to be as effective, because it's your Aquarian presence when you are standing in a group, and people can feel your energy, and they see your confidence and your charm that you spread, just by your presence. That is an incredible gift. But the Aquarius right now is feeling ineffective only because they're not in charge. They're not in front of the group like they need to be and are used to being. But right now it's okay to take a break. It's really just giving you more energy, incentive, so that when you do get back, it's like your energy and your light is going to be brighter than ever. You're going to be more effective, and as I said yesterday, you're going to be looked at more than ever to take that leadership role. And what you're going to be able to do is, because you have this time alone right now, not in front of the group, if you take advantage of this time, you can analyze and strategize for next steps when people return, and like, how are you going to take your business to the next level? And so what you're going to be able to do is illuminate, because you have so much insight into so many factors of what's going on. because you've taken this pause, you're going to be able to illuminate the others when you're finally in front of that group again. And it's like a whole new breath of fresh air. You might have to make some hard decisions, but the truth will set you free. So as you speak the truth and you tell it like it is, people will understand. And, you know, it's like a hard decision. And we said that yesterday. You may even be looked to be the person that has to communicate that their job's lost, or to actually make those decisions of layoffs. But ultimately, it's going to help everyone. I mean, it sounds so contra, you know, because no one wants to lose their job, but you're helping them insofar as it's opening up a door for them to find something new, and it helps all of us. When one of us is strong, we're all strong. When one of us is weak, we're all weak. So you're going to have your strength, and because you're a leader and you're an excellent communicator, you'll be able to explain and perhaps even help people network, or like tell them, like, you know, as long as we've been working together, I've noticed, you know, these are your skills, and it's kind of giving them a pep talk, but it's not out of fluffing someone up, but it's speaking the truth. The truth will set you free. So by you telling someone, you know, oh, we're letting you go because, you know, this is what we're looking for, but we really see your value. You really need to join a team where you can do this. All right. And they're going to appreciate it. And honestly, you know, there might be some pain in the beginning for the people, but they're going to thank you in the long run. Because I know in my past, when I've had to have career changes, you know, changes scenario, while, you know, it was wonderful the way it was, when I did make the change, it, you know, it was just no regrets. Okay. So yes, so as you do this, you're going to get back into the confidence and the allure. Like, you're going to be very attractive to people. But right now, I mean, what's basically been going on is you haven't been around the people, so you haven't been seen, just for the situation. And once you're back, boy, you're really going to be seen, but brighter than ever, and you're going to be more brilliant than ever, better decisions, and great stuff. Okay, Aquarius? So if you would like a personal reading, go ahead and email me at paul@meetyourangels.com, and we can go ahead and set up a private meeting to discuss what you'd like to do, maybe some Reiki or some spiritual direction. You know, Aquarius, you are leaders in so many things, but one thing that's often neglected is your spiritual foundation. And if you could connect to that, and boy, that would just propel you way beyond where, you know, anything you can imagine for yourself. Because I think the Aquarius, you know, is familiar with what they're doing, but you have the ability to absolutely be catapulted into way new dimensions that are way beyond what you ever thought. So what I'm saying is more goodness is coming if you invest in that. Okay, so give me a call and we can take a look at that. All right, so our last sign is Pisces. Thank you for waiting, Pisces. Any messages or insight for Pisces? Messages or insight for Pisces? Anything new and exciting going on? All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on. Okay. Okay, Pisces. So I feel like you're a little lonely right now, and because you're used to uh, putting on a show, you're used to your audience, and the people are not there right now, and you're you know a little emotional, and just it's not horrible, but you are feeling like you're ready to get back, and this is exactly what I said yesterday. You are ready to get back into the fun of your regular life. Okay, you are highly talented. You have a lot of gifts to give. Um, you have a lot of emotion, but that emotion can be, if it's balanced properly, it can be gifts not only for you but for the people around you. And so instead of making rash decisions, or like just off the cuff, fly by night type stuff, try to be more balanced and say, okay, what exactly am I feeling, and what exactly do I want? And communicating those feelings to the people who are perhaps hurting you, or not, you're not feeling quite right. That will help you in the situation. Okay. Okay. Let's go one more. Yeah, you're really not too happy right now, and there might be an older male that's around that you're upset with, someone that you have not forgiven, someone that really you cared about, and you've been carrying the pain around for quite a while, and we need to heal that. Okay, it's not serving you. You you are profoundly loved. Okay, and you can't always get it your way, and it's just a situation that has it came out the way it did. All right, there's no one to blame, but you've been carrying some wounds around you that need to be healed. Okay, so if you would like, you can contact me, and we can do some Reiki. We can perhaps do a little hypnosis to uncover that. Journaling is very important. These are older wounds. You've been carrying this around a long time, and so this father figure, you really, it's time, because it's preventing you from being on earth as it is in heaven. All right, and you absolutely can heal, but you have to do the work. Yeah, and if you do the work, the result is harmony. The result is celebration. The result is unification with family. The result is healing and living on earth as it is in heaven. Okay, so I think that perhaps in the past, like yesterday, we were saying, you miss your audience, you miss your routine, you're like a fish out of water right now. Okay, so you miss what you were doing, but that's all a distraction for what you really need to do, and that is to heal some of these wounds that you're carrying around, and they're profound. These are profound wounds that you have not addressed, and perhaps, they're there, but you don't want to look at them. It's too painful. All right, but I want and need you. We all want and need you to heal, because when you're fun, you are more than fun. You can be the life of the party. You can be one of the best friends anyone could want. But because of this tragedy and these things that you're not looking at, you're ignoring, you're not paying. You're not helping yourself. You're not helping others. You're bringing us all down with you. Okay, so why don't we work on that before you go back? So that way, when you go back, you can be authentic. Instead of putting on a show for your audience, you can go back and really be a whole person and really bring heaven to others. See, when we live in heaven and we be in heaven, then we can be that light for other people, where we can shine the light on them in their darkness. But right now, you, the Geminis and the Virgos, are really having a hard time. Okay? And I'm sorry for that, because it doesn't need to be that way. You're not alone. You are profoundly loved. All right? So please contact me at paul@meetyourangels.com. And I'd love to just get to know you and to find out, what is going on? Why? What is the stumbling block? Why are you holding on to this? Life is way too short, okay? And you don't always let everyone see the pain that you're going through. But boy, you've got it. You do have it. And it's piercing. It's very tragic. But a lot of people don't realize that because of your ability to, work with people, and, you're a very good person, profoundly loved. All right. So everyone, that's our last sign. If you enjoyed today's video and would like to help support my work, please send your donation via PayPal or Venmo to paul@meetyourangels.com. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and click the notification bell. If you'd like to keep in touch, go ahead and check out the description below. All of my social media contact information is there. Thanks. If you have any special prayer requests that you'd like me and the rest of our meetyourangels.com community to pray for, please visit http://prayerrequest.meetyourangels.com, and that will forward you to our perpetual prayer list video on YouTube. In the comments of that video, leave your prayer intentions so that the rest of the community can join you in those intentions that you hold deep in your heart. If you would like to try hypnosis for free at home, please go to subscribe.hypnomark.com and get over 15 free hypnosis recordings and a free video course, How to Learn Hypnosis in 5 Days. Again, go to subscribe.hypnomark.com. Join our growth zone and save up to 40% off all downloads and scripts. Visit 40%.hypnomark.com for more information and to subscribe. If you are interested in promoting our hypnosis products, you can earn up to 70% commission. Visit affiliates.hypnomark.com for more information. So that'll do it for today. I wanted to thank you for being part of my angel family. I look forward to being with you again sometime soon. Please visit meetyourangels.com or send me an email at paul@meetyourangels.com if you're interested in a private angel reading, Reiki healing session, or spiritual direction and angel coaching. Until then, peace and love always.